Okay, so if you haven't noticed, I haven't uploaded a video in about 4 months. And in that 4 months, we had probably the biggest change in the anime community that we've seen in a while. We had the Funimation and Crunchyroll merger. So I've been watching a lot of Isekai and Slice of Lives, and from all that I've seen, I don't understand Isekai. Why are these names so long? I'm used to anime with short names, Naruto, Bleach, Full Metal Alchemist, but now that I've seen shows such as Do You Love Your Mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks, I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level, and the one that makes me feel like a pervert just saying out loud, Higehiro, after being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. Now, admittedly, most of the shows I watched were bad. Alright, I couldn't even make it through 3 episodes of Recovery of an MMO Junkie. Don't even get me started on that 2-hit shit, and In Another World with my smartphone was barely okay. Alright, I really have no idea why Isekai are as big as they are. Okay, don't get me wrong though, don't get me wrong. ReZero is in my top 5. I enjoyed Devil as a Part-Timer, and the first half of the first season in SAO is a guilty pleasure. But I found that these are silver and gold nuggets buried deep in a pile of dog shit. Okay, don't get me wrong. I see the appeal of them, especially if you're an awkward introvert. Alright, watching someone who's seemingly just like you, getting sent into another world where they become OP, get a harem, and save the world from the big bad monster, I get it. But do we really need so fucking many of them? Alright, I'm surprised that there's not an anime called That Time I Got Sent into Another World with My Toaster, or something like that. Not to mention that for every one good isekai, you'll have about 10 other shit ones that come out in the same season. Here's what I like to think of it as. Think of it as the bargain barrel of DVDs that you see at your local Walmart. Alright, you might find a treasure in there like Shrek 2 or The Bee Movie. Alright, but then everything else in there is like 2-cent garbage. That's what Isekai is. And none of them are that different. Alright, you have a shady protagonist who's a loser in their real world. The quirky hot girl who's destined to be the main character's wife. 4 to 8 other girls with no personality who are just there to build a harem. And the one other dude who is the main guy's best friend who gets no bitches. As for Slice of Lives, Orange, it's cool. Real Life, it's amazing. Bakuman is S tier, and not even mentioning Anohana, a contender for peak fiction. Alright, I don't blame most Slice of Lives for being the same, because there's only so much you can do with the daily life of a high schooler before it turns into a fantasy anime instead of Slice of Life. Okay, but in my seemingly endless suffering, I found 4 shows that actually managed to surpass my expectations. And those shows were Mushoku Tensei, Reincarnated as a Slime, Quintessential Quintuplets, and of course, because it's on everyone's watch list already, and every other YouTuber has talked about it at this point, My Dress Up Darling. Alright, these 4 anime, and more notably, the protagonists, were the saving grace of the last 4 months of my life. But these shows won me over with the characters, not just the plot. Rudy, a former NEET who becomes a saint-level water mage, all the while being a total fucking pervert and having no conversational skills except what he picked up from dating sims in his previous life after being killed by a truck. Where we also get legendary dub lines, such as,
"My great teacher is a socially awkward lolly with resting bitch face. She's perfect. I'd totally marry her."
Oh.
Her tits are huge. Still getting to suck on a hottie's fun bags for free rules.
legendary dub lines. Reincarnated as a Slime, we got Rimuru's quest to live and build a nation. Quintessential Quintuplets, Futaro's journey to just get these 5 girls to fucking listen and learn something while we try to figure out what the end-all be-all is, you know what I'm saying? And Gojo's quest to just make the perfect cosplay for the waifu that literally every other Anituber has talked about, except for me, Marin Kitagawa. These 4 shows, they just reminded me that even in 2022, after watching anime for around 17 years, there are still things that can surprise me and actually impress me. Alright, and I wanted to give them credit for that. None of these anime even have completed manga except Quintessential Quintuplets. In fact, Mushoku Tensei and Reincarnated as a Slime, they're based off of light novels that someone is making manga about, and they're doing it really slow. When the seasons are all ended for that, you might just want to pick up the light novels. Like, yeah, I know it's not some people's thing, but anyway. If you have any suggestions for actually good series for me to watch, let me know in the comment section below, or hit me up on my Instagram. The link is in the description, and I will see you guys in my next video.